This past weekend, there was a massive college basketball game between two women's programs, University of Iowa and LSU. And I was really looking forward to this game. Iowa probably has my favorite player right now, a woman named Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark can hoop, man. She's like Steph Curry, but younger and just like a college basketball. I mean, she's amazing. Shooting threes from way back. I mean, she's absolutely so much fun to watch. And she's got a little attitude, and she talks trash, and she goes at her opponents, and she's super competitive playing basketball at the highest level. And her team's going to play LSU, Louisiana State University, and they have a player whose name is Angel Reese. And she is, like, this year, she's had more double-doubles than anybody in the history of the sport. And it was really a game I was looking forward to. And the game happened and LSU won. Now, Caitlin Clark in previous games has done this gesture, which in the culture of basketball means you can't see me. Comes from a wrestler named John Cena. It goes like this. And Caitlin has been doing this throughout the tournament, and people laud her competitiveness, and they laud the fact that she is so aggressive, and people praise her highly for this. When she lost, the player on LSU, Angel Reese, did the "you can't see me" gesture towards her, and people on social media just attacked this young person. And there's two things I need to say about this. The first thing is Angel Reese is 20 years old. And there are grown men. One grown man called her a piece of shit on his social media platforms. Like, this is a 20-year-old. If you consider what she did was a mistake, which I don't, and I'll get to that in a second, if you consider it a mistake, then you should treat her respectfully like a 20-year-old. It doesn't have to be something you attack her for mercilessly, viciously, cruelly. But here's the thing. I don't remember any such attacks when Caitlin was doing it. I don't remember anybody attacking Caitlin for doing the exact same gesture and taunting and trash talking in the exact same way. It highlights the racial disparity that takes place, because how you view this gesture from the two different players, that's how you see us. That's how you see culture. That's how you see the world. That's the problem with the world these days. Is you've got to recognize that these are just two players going at the highest level, and they can compete and they can trash talk. And there's a mutual respect for both of them. Like, both players and both teams talked about this. It's not your place to call a 20-year-old names just because of the way they talk trash playing basketball. Like, it's crazy, but it says a lot more about you than it does those players. And you need to look at yourself.